Sunset Sessions. It's kind of an insider, backstage, musical thing where we get to learn about up-and-coming bands. And this year, 91X is sharing these bands with you. And today, we're talking to Sounds Under Radio, right?
Correct, Sounds Under Radio.
Okay, now, you guys used to be signed to a label, and there was all sorts of drama, and now you're independent. Can you tell us what happened?
Sure. It's a long story. It was just one of those normal, label fantasy, label horror story sort of things. And, we came out on their side with our record, and we released a record independently in '08, and then started working on a new one a couple years later, and that's the new one that just came out about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, beginning of May.
Yeah, it's called Where My Communist Heart Meets My Capitalist Mind, and we are independent and happy about that, for
Exactly.
sure.
Net, happy
Exactly.
either way. Glad to be releasing music.
Well, that's cool. Okay, so now most people probably got familiar with your music if they've heard it at all through, I think it was Spider-Man 3, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And then you were on one of the CW shows. Am I right? Was it the Vampire one?
Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
How did you guys hook that up?
When we started shopping on our first record, people started picking up on it in the TV film world, and just sort of kind of blossomed from there, building relationships. And I don't know, we've done stuff with the Wolfman, Spider-Man, Vampire Diaries, lots
War
of
Games, the sequel,
fictitious characters and those sorts of things.
Yeah, we deal in the fantasy
Yeah,
realm.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, now, I was reading up on you guys, trying to find out what you're all about. Now it says, Where My Communist Heart Meets My Capitalist Mind is actually a record about politics, but then it's followed up by saying it's about the head versus the heart. Can you clarify that a little bit?
Sure, yeah, it's politics is the metaphor, and it's more about like this disconnect between your head and your heart, where oftentimes their ideals blissfully align, and oftentimes they don't. And this record is about when they don't, and what happens to you and those around you when those sorts of things, don't connect.
So it's about the politics of self and not the politics of government?
Exactly.
So we're all on the same page now. Okay, so what do you guys have coming up? Summer 2011, go.
Yeah.
Oh man, everything. Record just came out. We're out here in San Diego right now enjoying the lovely weather. It's 100+ degrees and humid and hot in Texas right now, where we came from yesterday. Heading to Phoenix tomorrow, where it's going to be hot and humid. Then home for a little bit and doing a Midwest tour. And back, and we're just going to be on the road all the time and just trying to get the word out about the record.
Okay, cool. Sounds Under Radio. The record's out. Where can they buy it?
You can get it anywhere. Everyone's doing the digital thing these days, so iTunes, Amazon, you can find it in Best Buy, your local record store. We're huge fans of records. I love records. I love the CD. I love the physical things. So support your local record stores. You should be able to find it anywhere.
And why should somebody buy it? Just final closing argument.
Why should somebody buy our record? Well, we put our love into it.
Exactly.
We put our craft into it, and we think it's something that we should be shared with the world.
Because you think it's kind of awesome, and I appreciate that.
At the core, we write songs, and with the focus of songs, we feel like we write some pretty damn good ones. So.
And as far as being a communist goes, it's pretty much mandated by the government.
Yeah, well, exactly.
So, something to think about.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Sounds Under Radio here on 91X. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.